I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Hey,
Hello,
y'all.
hello.
So we're live. We just got some new impression kits. So we're going to be live on Masisi Radio on Twitch, showing how we do it. Hey, Taja. What's up? Hello. Oh, wait. Are we live?
I hope not.
I hope not. Wait, are we live?
Angela, are we live?
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Okay.
Hey. Oh my God,
Thank you for the heads
y'all.
up.
I'm here with For.eseer. And it's so much going on. Okay, so I have been working, something has been cooking in the Mental Gardens studio for about 3 months. I got some new impression kits, y'all. I had to upgrade for y'all. I had to do it. So I'm just so fucking excited, and we're going to use this for the first time. I haven't even used it. I used the little tester one that I got from the manufacturer, but I'm ready to try something new, and we're gonna do it live on air with For.eseer. For.eseer is a super talented DJ. Introduce yourself.
I'm For.eseer. I'm a super talented DJ, and I'm excited to get my impressions. Like,
Yeah.
I'm mental about my garden down.
Yeah, you have been wanting to get some Grillz for the longest time, and it just like hasn't happened. So I'm happy it happened so organically.
Everything
So-
happens at the right time.
Exactly. So let's open this up together, y'all, because it's so cute. Hold up. Yeah. Oh, ooh. Y'all see it. Y'all see this. This new magic, that new. I literally designed everything myself. I drew everything on the package. I hand wrote everything. And I just knew that I couldn't really like outsource somebody to make it for me because it just wouldn't be what I had in my head. So once you get this, it has some instructions in the back. You're gonna mix the mold. So these are the little molds that we got. You got a blue, and you have a white. And the manufacturers were so sweet. They put little stickers of my logo on the thing, and it just feels so much more personalized. So we'll get that out. It also comes with a top tray and a bottom tray. And it comes with a bunch of light body. Now, if you've bought Grillz from me before in the past, the little light body ones that I'd be sending y'all, you know how sparse it is. Like, it literally only goes like 1 or 2 teeth max. This will fill up your whole mouth. So I'm really excited to use this today specifically. So I'm gonna put my gloves on. And while I do that, if you just wanna share your introduction to Mental Gardens, I'm sure everybody would love to know while I get a little situated.
I'm trying to remember. How did I get into Mental Gardens?
How did you? I think just from seeing me.
I think we met in like the most organic way possible. Like, I feel like we like just saw each other, and because we knew the same people, we were always just like there with each other.
You probably
know what I
saw
mean?
my booth at a call to action, though. I think that was like the first.
Maybe, cause
Time.
yeah, you're around at all the events, literally every single event. Like, you're there with your little booth and your little jewelry, stunting on
nothing little
them,
about it.
stunting.
Nothing little about it.
Oh yeah, your big jewelry,
Yeah,
the big jewelry,
yeah.
the big way.
Okay.
Yeah.
The gloves are on. Can you try this on for me and see how it feels? That shit is small. Okay, so it's pretty small. And that's something I'm gonna have to figure out as I go, because I'm just like, try the bottoms. Because I have a large mouth, and that's supposed to be for the bottoms. Does it feel better on the top? Yeah. That's so random. All right, so we'll do both. We're figuring it out as we go, y'all. Anyways, I got some large tops at the house. So let's mix this. We don't have little mic stands, do we? You're carrying. So yeah, when you're doing this at home, this part is pretty quick, but you also have to mix it very well. If not, when I'm actually making the mold of your teeth, this whole thing is gonna disintegrate and fall apart. So I'm gonna start right now. We have 30 seconds. When you're at home, you're gonna wanna put a timer on. And some people just squish it. No, you wanna knead it. You wanna pull it into the white spots. All right. Once you got that, you kind of want to put it into a little log. Oh, this for the top, so we'll do both. Scoot that way.
That's one that fits on the bottom. This one fits on the top.
We'll try both. I just want to see how. And then you're going to push it a little bit like that. All right, lift your top lip up for me with your other hand. Your top lip like that. Yeah, you want to put your lip all the way out so I can see your gum line. And then push down with your head. Okay, you can let go now. Ooh, what you bite my finger for? I think this tray is too small, but we'll see. It's all part of the trial and error. If this is something that you would get and the tray would be too small for you. Now you would see how you could kind of go about it. Because the bottom trays seem to fit. So you can let go of your top lip. So now that we have that, you leave it in for about 3.5 minutes. So yeah, if you're alone, you would want to put that on a timer. Since I've done a lot of impressions, I usually just feel around. And I could tell when it starts getting hard. Ooh. That's on Freaks and this garden. Oh my. They howling in here. Shit. But yeah, sometimes these 3 minutes can feel like the longest 3 minutes of your life if you don't like having things in your mouth. But shit, she's real used to it, so. It's you biting my finger, you freak ass. This is not the OnlyFans edit. Yo, should Metro Garden start an OnlyFans? You know how I get down at Masisi Radio. And sometimes I be thinking, I really could just sit at my desk and work, topless. And that's it. And that's the OnlyFans. It make money. I'm like, is there a market for that? Is there a market for that? I could do flower installations nude. You know what I mean? Oh my God, I want to share a story with y'all while this gets hard. This freaky ass episode. Okay, so when I first started Mental Gardens, I had my little partner, whatever, and my girlfriend used to see me out all the time while I was working on the desk. That was a moment. that was such a moment. I don't even much fuck with her no more, but I'm not gonna lie, she's in her big one with that, because I will reminisce about that sometimes. And I feel like I manifested my life to that. That's when I had first started. I was still in fucking high school.
Sex magic.
Oh yeah, it was sex magic. That shit was good. I'm like, who's gonna match my freak? Who's gonna pull up on me like that and just... Okay, so we probably got another minute. I know. You just out here, mouth all open,
It's consensual.
It is. Yeah. So I'll know when it's hard when I push on it, and I can see my indent on my finger. And also, the colder it is, the longer it takes. So if you're in a really cold house or you're doing it outside and it's really cold, it might be closer to 4 minutes. When it's really hot, it'll cure really fast, which is why I personally touch it. That's because I'm experienced. So yeah, if you don't have the experience like that, just leave it at 3.5 minutes. But I'm curious. I don't think this impression is gonna come out good. But, you'll see how I kind of deal with something like that. Oh, okay, it popped out. Yeah, so this is not a good impression. And let me show y'all why. So, I don't know, can you see on the, is it?
It's kind of the shadowing is kind of. Do you want me to hold it and then you can talk? So you get it closer?
Well, I just want to show everybody what that looks like, so I could see like why it isn't good. So you can see, you don't really see the gum line. You don't see the definition. No, you don't really, right? I'm like, yeah, you don't really see the definition of the teeth here.
It's the lighting, that's why.
But, so I'm gonna pop this, or no, I'm gonna leave this one here. And we're gonna do it again with the bottom tray.
Not being able to say anything that whole time felt like torture.
Woo!
Like, I had so much shit to talk.
It was karmic, you needed that.
Oh,
Exactly. Bump that.
No, I've had people when I'm taking their impressions, they're like mad quiet, and then as soon as we start doing the impressions, then they want to talk. I'm like, stop. We're not playing charades. Yeah, like,
Fucking up.
how many syllables was that?
oh my God, yeah. Okay, so here we are mixing. And I'm gonna do it into the little log.
So that you have extra
Yeah,
to me?
yeah. Yeah, the kit comes with two. It's supposed to be one for your top and one for your bottom. So yeah, lift your top lip up for me. And don't bite, just leave it like that. Okay, you can let go now. Okay, so while you're here, I wanted to share some stories with y'all, some really interesting stories that I have, just from all the impressions. Just how we feeling today, the stories I've already shared with y'all. I've definitely had some VIP clients, okay, that, got a little extra when it's literally people I would crush on, and then like getting girls is like a good excuse to hang out. So they'd be like, hey, let's get girls. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll take your impression. And then like, yeah, I'd be taking their impression topless, sitting on their lap. That shit is fun because it really actually is pretty intimate. Like, I'd be all up in your face, I'm all up in your mouth. So shit, if we catch a vibe, who knows where the impression might take us. Let me stop like this. That's just how I'm feeling, y'all. I just moved into the apartment, and shit, I'm hosting.
Impressions are everything.
First impressions are everything. Oh shit.
The Libra way.
So many things have happened that have aligned with the move as well. Like getting these boxes. I got these boxes like the second day that I moved in, and that was a process. I mean, it took me months to just get the file out, and then it took them like 3 months to make them and ship it all out for it to get here. So it just feels like everything culminated to this moment. And being able to share this live is so exciting because I was going to do it at home, but I'd much rather y'all see, like the trial and errors and just how I navigate dealing with the obstacles. Because a lot of this is patience. And when I talk with a lot of y'all online, I'm always reminding y'all of that. Like, there's nothing that you're doing wrong. It's just you're learning. Like, this is something technically that a dentist would do. So, yeah, it takes some practice. And I'm just excited that people have that patience. There's only been very few times where people have been like, I just can't do this. And then I have to really, like, just coach them through it and be like, yes, you can. Let's make this amazing art. Like, I know you want this on your teeth. Like, let's get it. So it's still bouncy a little bit, so it probably needs a minute. But I'm most excited, honestly, for this. I really want to see how this works because this can fix a lot of mistakes in the first one. So we'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna pop it out now. This one was a lot better, but it's still really not that good. It's definitely because the trays are too small. So now I'm just like, how do I figure out? I guess maybe I could ask people what size they are and switch it in the studio. But, all right, so now we're gonna do the light body. And you're gonna twist this little part in. And then you push it and it mixes. And you're gonna put a lot all over. Ooh. It's definitely not the easiest thing to push out. It just feels so thick. That's because it's mixing as we push it out. But you see how liquidy it is For.eseer? Like that is what helps us get a really good impression. It's gonna get in between all the cracks of your teeth.
You don't have to like shake it to make sure even the bottom.
Nah, so the tip is spirally with like some little spikes in it, and that's what mixes it.
Mm.
Okay. This definitely feels like a little science experiment. I think we have enough. So this is what it's looking like. Lift your lip up for me. You can let go now. And can somebody actually put a timer for me for 3.5 minutes? Because, yeah, this part I can't really touch, so I'm just definitely need the timer on it. But I remember when I first started taking impressions, it was this whole process has been such a learning curve. And it's just like really reminded me that I don't know shit and like just the beauty of practice. When I first started doing the impressions, they just weren't good. That's why I have a lot of like sympathy when people message me feeling kind of frustrated that, you know, maybe they've had to get the impressions done over and over, because I know what that feels like. And so, yeah, I always send people out like free redo kits and stuff like that because it's just really overwhelming. But even now that I've been taking impressions for the past 2 years, I mean, I've learned a lot about how to diagnose something. So For.eseer's didn't come out good because the tray was small. In the past, I wouldn't have known that, and I would have just beat myself up for it. So nowadays, when you ship me back your impression kit and it's not looking good, I could usually tell maybe the tray was too small, you didn't mix it well enough, it hardened too quick. So yeah, I also love being able to have that moment to just talk to you guys. When you guys reach out to me with questions and stuff, it's very fulfilling. Like, I love being able to connect with everybody in that way. So it's starting to get hard, but still not hard enough. How long do we have left on the clock, Javi? 1 minute 54. Halfway there. There you go. Let's see, I'm on live here. Does anybody have any questions for us on live? Yeah, it's so interesting. I always had like a weird mouth fixation, even as a kid. Like, I used to floss a lot. I used to grab toothpicks and like just pick through my teeth. And then I remember the last time I went to Venezuela to go visit my brother, he also mentioned that. He was like, oh yeah, I just love to floss. And I was like, okay, interesting. And then my niece is going to dental school. And I'm just like, what is it? There's something going on within the lineage. There's like this focus on teeth. And I definitely just feel like I'm kind of like the artist of the family, especially on my dad's side. And so I'm like, that's so sweet. Like, I would be the one to make art on the teeth. That's just some little background. It's getting hard. What time? How much time do we have? Okay. Also, just going back to what I was talking about. I definitely have me a little teeth fetish, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I don't know what it is, but I may think you're really cute, and if you smile and I just don't like the situation, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna be an immediate chop for me. And it's not even that the teeth have to be straight. It's not even it's not even like the teeth have to be straight or anything. Like, honestly, I love crooked teeth. I love overcrowding. I love gaps. I love all of that. It's just, an instant connection or not. And it can be pretty hard body. Okay, I'm gonna take this out now. Yeah, you see how that feels already, like grippy? And so with this, we're gonna go back and forth. Woo!
Grippy.
And now we got a perfect impression, and that's the power of the light body. So yeah, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I see every single part of every single tooth, down to the gum line, any little space. This is gonna be perfect. I'm so fucking excited for y'all to get these new impression kits. It's been so much back and forth, and I'm just so happy that everybody's been really, really patient with me throughout the process of myself learning. So now that we got your perfect impression,
Yippee!
do you want to share with us what it was that you were envisioning for your grill, for your cat?
I think my main thing is fangs. I want fangs.
So you want some fangs?
Mm-hmm.
I could totally get some fangs.
And I want like a little For.eseer moment, maybe like a little eyeball moment. I was thinking a little For.eseer moment, a little eyeball moment, a little spiral moment.
Okay, now you're doing a lot, because back at home you were saying, I just want one little tooth with a diamond.
I didn't even say that. Someone said that, but it wasn't me.
No, but that would be cute. And I'm so obsessed. Now I just want to take everybody's impressions all over again, because this was so easy. This is really giving substance. Oh my goodness. Well,
When y'all see me next week.
Smiling like,
Just now.
hey, y'all. Oh my goodness. I can't wait.
Down.
So these are gonna be on my website very soon. And soon you'll just be able to just buy the kit. So you won't really have to pay for your whole piece in full. So that'll be like another way to make the the entry into getting a piece from me more affordable and just faster as well. Because as of right now, you have to pay for the piece in full, and we make the kits ourselves in the studio, and that's the first step. But now that we have this, you can just get this box. You ship this back to us, and then whenever you're ready, then you can pay it. But at least we'll have your mold with us, and. Yeah, I don't know yet if I'm gonna have it on the Etsy. If I'm gonna rant to y'all right now, Masisi Radio style, I'm a little bit I'm not gonna say I'm over Etsy. I've been on Etsy literally since 2016, and I got the receipt to prove it. Because if you go on my little storefront, it will say since 2016. So I don't feel like I'll ever delete it, because I just have so many reviews, so much history on there. But I just feel like the system is outdated. I can't even put in all my statistics in there, all the information about, what things cost. I just feel like I'm really outgrowing it, and I really need someone to help me make a fucking website. I'm this close to just pulling an all-nighter and doing it myself.
I'm
But
trying to help you, because I'm trying to figure that out for myself too. So me helping you would be helping myself, honestly.
yeah, okay, maybe you can
We
just
can put some work.
come over and
I'm down.
I just don't want it to give elementary. I'm past that. I really want someone to just come in and do it. And I've tried to outsource it, and again, it's just a vibe thing. If we're not clicking, I'm not about to force stuff. So if I'm not feeling the energy, it just won't happen, and it hasn't happened.
Well, I'm willing to learn for you, because I need to learn for myself anyways.
Oh.
So it's I don't know, a double win.
Yeah, wait, that's sweet. I love parallel play too. I love doing things in the house, working with other people while they're working on their own projects as well. It really helps me.
I feel the same way.
So, wow, I'm just like kind of on a high that, yeah, this really worked, and it was this, and it just gives me a lot of hope. Actually, I kind of want to try doing this one because this one is so fucked up. So yeah, if we like fill this up again and put it back in and see you. Oh yeah, you do it. You like squeeze it in and do it yourself because
Show y'all.
this might have gotten hard. So if it's not pushing out, we have another one right here. So yeah, let's just change it actually because I think it is hard. Yeah, that's hard. There you go. Okay. And you see, it's a little bit hard to push out, but you can do it. Put your back into it. I believe in you.
Hard for who?
Hard for who? Shit, for me. My wrist be fatigued. Fatigued.
No, this is work. This is work.
It's light work. It's light work. But I like being able to see how somebody else would do it. So yeah, you just want to put a lot. Like you see how much this spilled over? Because that's really what's gonna make sure that every little nook and cranny, like nothing goes untouched. You know, now that I've got these, like I feel like my whole little brain has just expanded on just packaging and marketing material. Nah, do some more. And I want to make like really cute boxes to ship back your grills. And also for jewelry as well. I'm just like, there's so much to do. And also, now that I have better material for impression, something that I've really wanted to get into, Mental Garden Daydreams, is like making metal nails. And so yeah, it would just be you kind of like, do a little bit more here, especially at the front. Yeah, you just like take an impression of your nail, you keep it in there for a little bit, and then you send me back the molds of that, and then I make that, yeah, like it custom to your nail. I think that would be so sexy. Can you imagine that with like some stones on it, or even like open face ones with flowers in it, and then you just nail it, you glue it with nail glue. So I'm just like, I can't wait. All right, perfect. So now you're gonna put it in yourself, and you're gonna lift your top lip first, yeah, and then just go in and bite. Yeah, that one, since it's so small, it's uncomfortable, yeah? But can you put 3.5 minutes for me, baby? I love it. Everything with Mental Gardens is such a group effort, and it feels so insane. I actually, something that I've been wanting to share with y'all is the installation that we did for Masisi. That was crazy, and I could not have done it myself. Shout out Javi Gruesome. Shout out JVVS Beauty. Love you, JoJo. Shout out Cunt Lee. Brock always does his big one. And shout out Molly Cat, Per, the kitty cat way. Because we really made the installation by hand. Like, we turned the speakers into flowers. And so the speaker itself was like the center of the flower. And then we made these petals out of cardboard. And we folded them and like moved them so that they would come out like, kind of like feathers. And then we spray painted them red. We grabbed expanding foam and I made these like cute little funky shapes. Hey, Chicho. And we used those on the centers. I wanted them to be like rainforesty type flowers. So we used 2 speakers and we turned those into the flowers. And then in between the 2 speakers, I had this little gallery wall that was in chronological order. So it was like from 2015 when I first started, it was the first ever journal entry for Mental Gardens. It has the date and the time because that's just how Virgified I was at the time, like down to the bone. And it was so cute. It literally said like goal reached. You got 2 minutes left. And it was just me documenting that we sold, I think it was like $30 that day at school. And me and my homegirl wanted to buy like a button making machine. And so it was just like us kind of tracking everything. And then it went to when I opened up the Etsy, my first market, and I opened up the Etsy. It's like kind of making it real. And then after that was when I moved to Australia. And I kind of showed like how my designs changed. And I took you through the journey through Instagram posts because I've had my Instagram for so long. So I just went through my archive and I just pulled from that along with the captions. So it was really sweet. Like, yeah, so it started from there and it went all the way down to, you know, the end of 2024, which is just like literally Ayo Debris, like with the fucking girls, like, I think a photo of me as well. There were a couple of photos of me. You could really literally see how I've changed throughout the decade. And it just felt like such a beautiful renaissance. So yeah, that's what was like in the middle. I also had a bed in the installation because the whole room was modeled after my room as a teenager when I started. And shout out to Javi because Javi was really like, I needed you bad because yeah, you built that bed. Nobody wanted to make that fuck ass bed. And that bed took a minute to make. Like it would have taken me so much time from doing other things that only I could have done. So really grateful for that. So yeah, we had a bed, a little twin bed, and then we had a desk, and I printed out like a bunch of Grillz sheets, and I had like crayons and color pencils and shit, so people could like draw their Grillz ideas, and it was really sweet because, and I should have printed more, like they finished by the end of the night. But I made sure to have a desk in there because the desk was always like a key component of my rooms growing up. I always had either one really big desk or a bunch of little desks as well. Oh, okay, you want to pop that out? Let's see. This is the moment of truth. Ooh, that wet. Hold on, we got napkins. Hold up. There you go, babe.
Super silka.
This is the moment of truth, y'all.
I feel like it came out good.
Yes, it did. So we definitely like transformed a horrible impression because that impression was not usable at all into something that I could make something that would fit perfectly on you. It's just peace of mind, you know what I mean? And like on this journey of like building and scaling mental gardens, it's just been like such a highlight to invest. Sometimes I try to cut corners because I am self-funded, I'm independent. I mean, nobody's paying my fucking bills. So I always try to like, you know, I'm very cautious with what I spend money on, and this was just such a win. And I'm so happy to have been able to document this. Thank you, Masisi Radio. I love y'all. I'm so excited for your new impressions to come back in. And with that, you got any last words? I'm proud of you.
I'm excited for my impressions, and like, I don't know. Everyone has so much love for you. Like, you have no idea. Like, the dedication and work that you put in is unmatched, literally. Like, you have been doing this for so fucking long, and people need to understand that, like, this is your craft. Like, you hone this shit.
Thank you.
People need to understand that because they really be looking at it like it's, oh, cute girls. Can I get some?
Yeah.
No, bitch. She put her blood, sweat, tears, and pussy into the shit.
Heavy on the pussy. Y'all heard
Heavy
the
on the
stories.
pussy.
Oh, shit. Well, I love y'all. And with that, I think it's a wrap. Oh!